Alrighty, everyone, I'm back. Just had. Sorry it took me a little bit after the video started. Had to send Hunter a message. Found out that there's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow. Um, and I will be doing a reaction to it. Probably be on YouTube only. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let's head out. Can't do anything about the firefighter ones. Back to Aya.
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Yeah. I'm hoping that maybe we can do something to get rid of this. But only time will tell. I want to do everything on planets that we've already been to and save the new ones for later.
Stars and skies light our way.
Stars and skies light our way.
She knows how to play a crowd.
She's the Moshai.
Welcome home.
I never thought I'd see it again. Without the Resistance and the Pathfinder, I wouldn't be here.
It was a group effort.
We made a good team.
We freed more than just the Moshai. And the Pathfinder killed a Ket leader.
We have a lot to celebrate.
I promised to lead the Pathfinder to Aya's vault.
There's no rush right
You're
now.
still recovering. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Not without our help.
I'll prepare the vault for your arrival. A shuttle will bring you to me when it's ready.
Thank you, Moshai.
We've been alone against the Ket for too long. You've proven it doesn't have to be that way. It's time we discussed an alliance between our people.
Evra might disagree, but yeah, that's a great idea. I
We're
don't care.
happy to make room for you on the Nexus.
We'll provide an embassy here as well. Our city is open to you. Join us.
All right. We get that
Well
part.
done, Joel. Report for reassignment.
I need to stay with the Pathfinder.
He's welcome on my ship.
Jal has already become a valued member of my crew.
Of course he has. I see the benefit. Request granted.
I need to file a mission report. Don't leave Aya without me.
Wouldn't think of it. All right. We actually have some stuff to do here. Let's not go there just yet. Let's just take a look around. We also have some side quests to do, so...
You came back?
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The cat got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Keldo ran weapons for the Resistance. You were his contact.
Good, good. Continue.
Ephra asked you to test me, see how I'd handle myself.
And I told him you were smart.
The cat had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
Are we friends yet?
How many more of these tests do I have to pass?
We don't trust outsiders. But maybe we can work with you. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but... Keldo would want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
Works for me.
Resources are scarce for us. If you'll take credits, I'll trade.
It's a start. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
Alright. Ooh, disruptor ammo. You know, let's grab... Disruptor ammo can be useful. Like they don't really... I got 2 disruptor ammo. Did I run out of incendiary ammo? Oh shit, I did. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, and a level up off of that. Sweet. Okay, we got engineer. Nothing I can do right now. Okay, and yep, there's that. Alrighty. Nothing over here. You know, let's head up here. Looks like there's still some areas I still can't go through, but it looks like it has expanded where we can do. Which is amazing. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. But still good. Still is good. Let's see. Aya Bulletin Board update 4598A. Vold Victory Drive. Vold's people desperately need basic supplies. If your family can spare a nutrient paste, unused clothing, outdoor survival gear, machine parts tools, extra weapons, and ammunition. It could make a difference between life and death for those resisting the cat conquest. Please donate items at the nearest Victory Drive station, your residential complex. Mosai Sefa has returned. The rumors are true. Our beloved Moshe Sefa, has returned from the Ket by the brave members of the Resistance, aided by the Milky Way visitors. The Moshe is recovering and is in good spirits. Reminder from the government, Paran Shi. You may see unusual visitors on Aya in the days ahead. Don't be alarmed. They're here as guests. Remnant, remain vigilant and report suspicious activity to Aya security, but do not attempt to confront or restrain anyone yourself. And then the update of 6147B. Resistance recruitment surges. Recent victories on Vold have spurred renewed public interest in joining the Resistance. Volunteer sign-ups have increased 500% over the last year. Efra de Tershov encourages everyone, regardless of age, talents, or experience, to submit to the Resistant recruitment screening. Scourge strike on southern Haval. Archaeologists working at a dig site on Harval's unsettled southern continent were forced to abandon their camp with the freak thermal tendril of Scourge energy piercing the atmosphere above their location. No injuries were reported, but the team leader stated the group lost years of research in the event. Kendra Port Travel Advisory. Cargo ships and transport vessels crews are reminded that Kara Port remains at high-risk travel zones. No official business has been sanctioned with the deserts, and contact the Milky Way immigrants living on Kandara is strongly discouraged. Wanted engineer. Looking for a level 7 starship engineer. Experience repairing and maintaining Var-lested Yalv thrusters is required. Will work for extended travel periods lasting up to 6 weeks or more. Basic zero-gravity combat training preferred, but can be learned on the job. Meal prep skills and engineering coverage styles a plus. Must be clean. Submit application to the captain at Dock 3. See. A team of artists from each of our homeworlds, Aya, Volid, and Harval, worked together to create this mural. It depicts the centuries of hardship we endured as a result of the Scourge, but also the reunion of our people to build a strong, resilient society. Well, that's always good. Man, this place is beautiful. I know this is probably getting upscaled by the PlayStation 5. But still, this looks amazing, and this game came out years ago.
This is my first visit to Aya.
Display stand. We rose from nothing to touch the stars, made homes on many worlds. Do not mourn what the cat stole from us. Celebrate what still remains. All things reach their end and make their way to new life to fill the void. The warlord and people we lose will return in time. Family grows forever. We dedicate this garden to those who are not here with us, but who will one day return. This place is for them. Uh, this one's actually closer, so we'll start here.
Pathfinder, it would be wise to speak with me before engaging in trade. I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am Arbiter Renarv. I enforce correct conduct between merchants and customers, resolving any disputes. As the first outsider to enter the city, you are ignorant of our laws. We should change that.
Judgment and
Who
punishment.
decides what happens to people who break the law?
It depends on the grievance. I settle minor offenses right here. More serious ones require a tribunal.
Sounds about right.
Where I'm from, the biggest trade law is don't cheat. Is it different here?
I suspect we define cheating differently. What is unfair changes based on perspective.
Ready to know more?
I don't want to cause any trouble. How do I learn your laws?
I'll transmit a full readout. Familiarize yourself with the contents. Personal responsibility is a core foundation of our society. We expect it from everyone.
Understood.
Please visit my colleagues in the Governor's office and the Resistance headquarters. They'll teach you about our culture and what it means to walk freely among us. Your understanding is critical. It would be unfortunate if you accidentally violated our laws.
Definitely will do that. Don't want to make an enemy out of you guys.
Your credits are as good as anyone else's. Don't start any trouble and we're fine.
Understood.
I can do that.
Good to hear.
Alright. No new weapons, no... Seemed like they all have... Oh, what's this? We'll take that, and a new plant. Return, okay. Okay, so they just have multiples. Oh, what's this? Ooh, armor merchant.
Ryder.
Can I... Hey, Vetra.
Doing okay?
Who knew saving a respected member of Angaran society would open so many doors? I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
I know you like looking for the advantage, but we need to earn their trust first. Don't bargain too hard.
You're the boss.
There we go.
New clientele is always welcome here. Have a look. I'm sure you'll find something to your taste.
New armor is always nice.
Can't hurt to be prepared. Maybe you've got something I'm looking for.
If I don't today, I will tomorrow.
Alright. Anything... So... Okay.
I'm not selling to aliens.
Screw you. The Ket have felt the power of the resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Volid are only the beginning of what we can achieve. But we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Ket and reclaim what is ours. The resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us.
Goods for the home, tools for the field, supplies for all your needs.
Vesteran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
I get why everyone was on edge. I didn't mean to worry them.
We've been through worse than the arrival of one human.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
I don't sell it.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If If you buy your Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
Materials
They let you
merchant.
pass the gates. Huh.
What the hell? Oh, got someone.
It's an honor, and I understand that. I'll be respectful.
All right. Everyone deserves a chance to prove themselves.
Oh, some mods. Biotic. Ooh. And we'll get this one too. All right. That is awesome that I could finally find some mods. I'm going to hold off just for a little bit longer. Ironically, one of the people we have to see is right up here.
Pathfinder. As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
All right. Because we're here.
Arbiter Renav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
Will do. As defined by our first founder, the first founders of Aya, this world and all who live on it agreed to abide by the laws, customs, and regulations of the civilization society. Oh my god, I really hope there's not that many of these, over almost 6,000 pages. These rules are conducted, ensured a voice. Each family with our society was given a certain noble rights. We will hit this on our way back. Actually, let's go and do that now. If for the sole thing of I don't have to try to track that down. Because I can just fast travel back to the entrance. Okay, citizens' message to the Nexus. Compiled log sends a message uploaded at the Aya docks for the Pathfinder eyes only. Let's see. Why are you here? What impulsive drove your people to cross dark space? What have you come here for? Do you expect us to believe your explorers just wanted to live in peace? I think you fled something terrible. I think it might follow you here. Subject questions. Which one of your species actually controls the so-called initiative? Are you even different species or just genetic constructed, customized to fill different roles? Why do you walk on two legs like us? Is it so we accept you? What do you look like before you cross dark space? Keep off Harval. When I heard you were granted permission to land on Harvold, I filed a complaint with Governor Shai. That world is one of our most sacred places, and it's not for outsiders. Even the Ket keep their distance because they know we'll fight to the death to protect it. Anyone who defiles Harval will face consequences. Share your gift. You built ships to travel across dark space. Show us how to make them and let us recreate your path. There are no Ket where you came from. We have generations facing extinction, but you could help us go where the enemy won't follow. We suffered enough. Give us a better life. Oh, I didn't. Shit. Yep, I'm gonna check something. See if that's the only one. No, actually there are multiple ones. Yeah, I do like autosave just a little bit. Excuse me. Forward Nexus unedited. Don't need to do that. The Ket have felt the power of the resistance, and they know we ended. Okay, we were. Alright, I think we're... Yeah, we can get those on the way as we explore the place. So we'll come up here, and then we'll loop back around. Or we might go this way and then come up this way. We'll see.
Goods for the home, tools for the field.
Okay. Subject, thank you. I remember the first time I met the Moshai. It was one of the greatest moments of my life. She had done so much for our people. When the rumor began that she been caught by the cat, I, and worse, killed. I hoped our future. I hope for our future. You restored it. I don't care what anyone says. I believe you came to save us. Go home. This is not your galaxy. You don't belong here. Anyone who thinks you're different from the Ked is a fool. I'll see you for what you are, and there are many more like me. We can't go home. It literally took us 600 years to get here. Subject none. If you came in peace and friendship, Pavoa. If your hearts are filled with deceit, you will die. That is all you need to know. Pavora. My name is Vajak. My family said I could write to you. I never met an alien before, but I like to meet you. Think we could be friends? Except for the second one. Screw that person. It's called migration through the galaxy, so. But we're just gonna pour it as is. Okay. This place is beautiful, by the way.
Exaltation is just another word for how the Ked kill us.
And if you're wrong? If we've been killing for them without realizing it?
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
All Ked aren't alike.
I've seen different types of Ked. They could be exalting multiple species.
Anything they transform is an abomination. We have to destroy the creatures.
Thank you for that. Insight, Pathfinder. The issue facing us is complex. Come, my friends. Deliberate with me.
Yeah. Want to let them know that it's not just the Ket that is being... Sorry, it's not just the Angaran that's being transformed. It's all different types of species. Is this just the... Yeah, it's the other side of the door. Okay. Let there be unity. Before the Scourge, Angara were one people. It took centuries after that disaster to find each other again, and by then we'd been divided too long. That's how the Ket were able to conquer us. The war forced us back together, but now you've upset the balance. Some don't trust you. Others want to save us. Others want you to save us. Divisions are forming. If you're really here to help, keep our people united. I try my best, so... Excuse me. Pavoa and Ishari to you all. I'm writing in my final days. I've lived a long life that now comes to its natural end. I've known great loss and pain, but also joy and hope. I think we have that in common. My fate is to leave at the turning point in history. Part of me is angry I won't see what happens next, but I've made my peace. Whatever becomes of your people, mine and the Ket will reverberate into the lives of my great-grandchildren, and that gives me strange comfort. I know there's more to this life than war and hardship, and I've seen enough to know your people understand that too. Be well and take care of each other. Changing life for the better. Goodbye. We wish you peace and good fortune. Don't be deceived by the posture of Ephra, Ephra, and his resistance. We are not a violent people. We are scientists, inventors, artists, caretakers, and explorers. This is our home, but there is room enough for us all. We told the cat the same thing, but they didn't listen. We hope you do. Well, Yusum, we've been doing nothing but listening. We've been trying, and we've saved your people, so we came here for peace. No one would read this. This message will never be read by the Pathfinder, much less reach the Nexus. We're so desperate for allies against the cat that we're willing to make the same mistake with new aliens. This little stunt by the governor won't change anything. We might as well be screaming into the wind. Hey, I read it. I'm the Pathfinder, so... What's down here? Oh! Awesome. Yeah, I want to see what's down here. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame the Angara for being so hostile like this. When the cat literally just came in and attacked. PB, are you okay?
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You've been drinking.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no... punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now?
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, writer. It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Yeah, Gar have questions, but what do you expect?
It didn't occur to you there'd be indigenous species here? Sentients with a rich history, leading full lives?
I guess.
Even so, the Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Don't sweat it.
You're fine, PB. We all need to cut loose once in a while.
You're very understanding and attractive. Nice combination. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
Okay. Thought we didn't know much about the Remnant or its creators. We've determined the Remnant were present in Helios long before our people. The Remnant's purpose appeared to be the same as planetary vaults, to transform a world into a thriving, beautiful paradise. Before the arrival of Pathfinder Rider in Revolution 826, modern attempts to interact with the Remnant have been unsuccessful, but we've been able to coexist with them peacefully here on Aya. Thought thought we know a little about our pre-Scourge ancestors. Evidence points to a grand multi-planet society with sophisticated technology. Many recent discoveries indicate our ancestors even traveled vast distances between systems. Though we have no way of knowing for sure, most scholars theorize our people's early success was due to the use of remnant technology. Archaeologists on Harval recently discovered what they are pieces from the oldest structures as yet found on the planet. These fragments were literally uprooted by mutilating vegetation risings from an underground cavern. Though the exact culture nature of this find remains unknown. Teams of research have recently established a permanent dig site to search for more clues.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news?
Well,
I've heard so much about you.
Got another remnant
Is it
piece.
true you entered a vault
But
on
nothing
Eos?
Angaran. Pay them for the
Sure
reference.
is.
It's not their fault.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a remnant ship she found. Eventually, that led me to the repository. I've been handling data encryption here ever since.
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Avela's much younger than the previous curator. She has a lot more energy. Sometimes I have to remind her to take a break. She's too passionate for her own good.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good to see you again.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Is it normal?
I'm no young.
So
did I. When you retire. Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece. Oh yes. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
I should get moving.
Don't
Come
be.
back soon.
Don't be. It's having too big of a family is a pain in the ass. Or so I would think.
Oh, it's you. I watched you land.
Hope you're not calling me it anymore.
You heard that. I apologize. I was ignorant.
What's your job around here?
Aelin and I help Avela with her studies. I specialize in restoration.
So you make relics look new.
New as I can. I'm not a miracle worker, no matter what Avela says. She'll praise Ellen and I to anyone who will listen. Never had a supervisor like that before.
I'll leave you to it.
Pathfinder.
I'll leave you to it.
Alright. Another museum exhibit. This fragment is from a wall of the governor's public residence on Vold. Why do I want to keep saying Vold? It's Vold. Jesus Christ. Which was destroyed by Ket bombardment during the initial invasion. The governor, all staff, and most of their immediate family were killed in the blast. When Vold stand liberated, this relic will form the cornerstone of monument to those who gave their lives defending our home. First contact with the Ket varied among our homeworlds. While the Ket sought to confuse Harval with silence, they murdered the ambassador on Vold. They turned our worlds against each other and took advantage of the confusion and chaos. It's important for us to learn from this moment in history and to present a united front in face of adversity. Nothing here yet. We're currently updating displays to bring you the latest in historical finds. Thank you for your patience. Okay, that probably takes us right above, but like I said, I want to come down here first. I want to finish down here first. Although it looks like there's not much left to look at, but hey, who knows? You know, it's good to know about a new race. I know a lot about even before I did my Let's Play. Oh, fast travel station. Excuse me. That's awesome. But I've played this game since around the time it first came out. Maybe not the first time it came out, because I remember not really getting into Mass Effect, and then a friend of mine got me into it. So, and then I know I played Mass Effect 2 and 3 around the times they came out. Played this when it came out, but didn't get very far. Be honest, I don't think I even got past Vold. I don't think I even got to Vold. I'll have to look to see where I even got to. I might do that at the end of the stream.
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
Wow, you're rude.
You scan Aya's first alien visitor without permission, then blow me off? Come on.
Curiosity doesn't imply a desire to interact.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
You haven't even told me your name.
Danfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
Sure.
Can't fault you for being curious. Scan away.
I didn't think you'd comply.
I'm full of surprises.
That you are. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
More than you know.
I came to this galaxy with my family. I lost my father on the day I arrived.
But you still carry on his legacy. He knew that, in the end. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
All right. Okay. Join our fight. You prove you can fight the Ket on Vold. The resistance doesn't impressed easily. Stand with us together. Together we will take this war to the enemy's home. We'll have them feel terror. We'll show them despair. We'll break the cat, and when that's done, we'll share the rewards of victory. Are you at war with each other? We've seen members of your species act violently, greed, and selfishness. We found evidence of your people attacking and stealing from one another. Why do you hurt each other when only the Ket stand to gain? Trust me, I wonder about that too. Why people do what they do. If our people are slow to trust you, it's because we can't understand why some of you seem determined to hurt others. Even the Ket stand united in their cause. Why don't you? Preaching to the choir, buddy. We have much to learn. Excuse me. I've spent my life wondering what other beings might exist. Your people are nothing like what I imagined, and I'm glad for that. I thought I was long past being surprised in life. My sons and daughters draw pictures of you and ask me all sorts of questions. They want to know everything about you. We hope you feel the same way. There's so much we can teach each other. I agree. I believe in our future. Help has arrived when you least expected, and your arrival was unexpected. You come to Io wounded and in need, and we didn't welcome you. You went to our other worlds and help our people overcome terrible challenges with no promise of reward or friendship. You wouldn't do that if there wasn't a goodness at your core. You want to understand and be understood. This is the start of a great alliance.
You have questions? Be quick.
Did you scan me on your own, or did someone put you up to it? Paran? Ephra?
I'm a scientist. I want to understand anything outside my knowledge and experience.
All that information you collect is for personal use?
Of course not. Angara share knowledge. It's how we survive.
That's always good.
How do you stay busy when you're not scanning strangers from another galaxy?
I research and develop organic tactical equalizers.
That sounds scary.
Only to those who threaten Aya.
What else did your scan reveal about me?
You're strong, tough. But much of Helios is inhospitable to human biology. You won't have it easy.
Never have. How do humans stack up against your people in the Ket?
You lack biological advantages, but your technology may offset that.
Well, that's what evolution is for, passing down in generations.
It can't have been easy, holding out by yourselves against the Ket.
Before them, it was the Scourge. Our entire civilization was almost wiped out. Centuries of rebuilding.
It says a lot that you've made it this far.
We'll go much further.
Thanks for your time.
Yes, yes. Go.
Hey, Joel.
Well, what do you think?
I could get used to this.
We take turns living here. You can see why.
You're relaxed here. There's a sparkle in your eye.
I am. Thank you. It's nice of you to notice.
You're interesting. I like to notice.
Thank you for making sure that the squad behaves while on Aya.
They just follow my lead, I guess.
I was being sarcastic. So, Good to know. I caught Liam on the bridge the other day, teaching Suvi and Callow an old Angaran folk song. At least that's what I told him it was.
Okay.
Don't fret. The marriage can be dissolved by a different song. I'll try to remember it.
Alright, well, I don't have much time left, so... There is something right here. And then I am going to go back this way here. Just to see what's what this side has.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a day's pad on our laws regarding war. Learn them.
Of course. This one's not as bad as the other one, but still. 241 pages. Though we face an enemy that will not stop until our entire civilization cease to exist. It's important we not abandon the principles of basic morality. If I had to read the whole thing, first off, that would take forever, and two, I wouldn't do it. The cat must be defeated, but not at any cost. It won't matter if our future generations can live without fear of death or enslavement, if that freedom was achieved through genocide or the barbaric crimes. God, trying to talk to these guys is hard.
No, 6 nights still unstable. But we had a food in 2 days. Had ammo in 3. I have to fall back.
Sounds like you've got trouble.
Too many kit, not enough resistance. Have a team that's been in the field for 6 months without resupply. They won't come in. Say they're close to taking down a kit outpost, but I don't know.
Give your team a chance to pull it off.
We fought best when the odds are against us. Maybe you're right. This is the hardest part of my job. Thank you for the advice, Pathfinder.
I don't know how much backup they can really send.
I expect you to take good care of Jarl out there.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
Don't worry about him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
But knowledge is power.
The more we understand the Ket, the easier it'll be to hurt them.
The more I know, the more I want to hurt them. What do you need?
What's your story, Ephra?
You're not getting my personnel file.
I'd just like to know who I'm working with.
You want to know what it's like being me? I wake up every morning to fight a war. I send people to kill and die. If I'm lucky, there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
Oh, screw you. I'm just trying to get to know you. Know that you and your people.
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
Your war's different from ours.
It's still a war, and we're not prepared for it.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Any idea where they came from? A homeworld somewhere?
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
They must have some weakness.
They're vulnerable to brute force. That's enough.
I'm liking this guy more. I'm disliking this guy more and more.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any conqueror.
You didn't see the exaltation process. Treat it like religion.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide. Every culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
There's no official Angaran military, just the Resistance?
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the Resistance real.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not Resistance?
Aya police. Purely ornamental. Gives us the appearance of civilization.
You don't think they're necessary?
If things go bad, the Resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it? How is the Resistance organized?
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
How'd you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
Damn.
They could still be alive.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
Well, you don't know me very well.
What success have you had against the Ket?
Enemy casualties are up 600% in 3 years. But that's just a number. Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
You know, I like some of your other people. They actually want to give us a chance after what we've done.
What do you think of your governor?
She governs Aya, not the Resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
I can always count on Paran to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her.
She holds her own. Not many do.
I hope the initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening, like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their shoulder.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
We're not invaders.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to it.
Bye, dickwad. Guy regret talking to him. Let's see. Recruitment effort. Kandara Port. Things are as bad as we thought. The deserts don't care about anyone but themselves. Recruitment efforts have found zero traction. Ironically, we've had better luck gaining support from the new aliens. A small group pledged to support the resistance and alert us to future Ket activities on Kandara. It seems unlikely the enemy would give up on the planet so easily, but maybe the presence of these new aliens has confused them. Regardless, I recommend we abandon recruitment efforts and instead focus on infiltration of the local population using deep cover agents. I'll submit a list of candidates in my next report. Casualty report, Volid. Severe whiteout conditions have made casualties confirmations difficult. Expect these numbers to be adjusted in the next update. Hopefully they will be lower. Ket ambush a night patrol in the Ludarn crevice. 3 dead, 2 wounded, 1 missing. A squad missing outside Technics. Presumed captured, 4 missing. Sniper caught in avalanche on the southern slope. Presumed dead, 1 missing. A shuttle suffered mechanical failure. Made hard landing on Steen Ridge. Wounded 2. Arguments in the barracks got out of hand. 1 wounded, mostly his pride. People are getting nervous. Commander. No one is questions your thinking, and we all understand that you criticize your circumstances we're facing are unprecedented. However, you should know that the people are talking in the barracks about the new Nexus aliens. Setting aside how they look, smell, and behave. How can we be expected to trust these things with access to our most secure world? On behalf of my unit, we submit this so-called Pathfinder crew shouldn't be permitted to roam the city without an escort. We're keeping close watch on them. Don't worry, we're not letting them see us. But it would be easier if we could be assigned to guard each visitor whenever they're on Aya. Hope you'll consider this option. Vola. If he had his way, it probably would happen. So, I'm just going to come back here. And I want to see what's on the... Just look at the top part up here. Then I'll fast travel back to the beginning. And then Friday we'll head off to... We'll head off to do... what you call it? We'll head off to the Aya Vault. Okay, can't talk to him. Liam?
Real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
The resistance needs volunteers. The cat have... Oh, okay. That's just everywhere.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail. But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Thanks.
What does Taviton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more... a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taviton at the Taviton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started.
No, yeah, definitely don't get us started on that.
I'd like a drink. I'd like a drink.
Doesn't like the taste.
I'd like a drink. That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
Oh, no swing of the camera. Alright. Well, that is that. So, let's go ahead and head back to the main entrance. And then I'm going to go ahead and just come right here. And this is where I'm going to end it. All right. Didn't get too much done as story-wise, but we explored a new planet. We explored the planet we originally came on and did a couple things on the Nexus. Excuse me. So, yeah. All right. That's going to be it for today. Always good to just explore. I'll send you the J1. It's like from Kingdom Hearts. Actually, I'll send you the Tatsuya. They're playing the new Shin Megami Tensei 5, the new version of it. So, anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I surely did. If you guys like what you see here, you want to see more, give me a follow here on Twitch. Subscribe to YouTube for any previous content. Also ring that notification bell for when you know I go live or when videos get posted. Also on YouTube, if you like what you see, give me a like. Comment down below what you enjoy and stuff I can improve on. I'm always looking for feedback. Follow me on Twitter for some updates. More updates and a chance to talk to me off stream. Join my Discord. Everything is down below the stream and in the description on YouTube. But as usual, I've been your host, Revo. And until the next stream,